Do you ever just feel like your place needs more personality? You watch all of these organization, interior design, home makeover videos and nothing is clicking. I feel that. And I kind of just threw all that out the window. I wanted to make my place feel really cool and special and really unique. And I want to show you some of the things that I really love that I feel like you would never see in an interior design show because they're a little bit different, but maybe you'll like them too. Let's get into it. I have to say the number one, I'm starting this video with number one apparently, so bye, see you after this. The number one thing that I feel like makes my house feel so customizable and personable and just awesome is smart lights. Now I know smart lights aren't exactly a new thing. I think a lot of people don't realize how really unique and how customized you can make them, especially if you are connecting them to a smart device like an Echo. We have smart lights pretty much everywhere that you can get them. Everything is a smart light that can be a smart light. I am able to turn them all on and off at the same time. I can easily make the temperature of the light, brightness of the light, the color of the light, whatever I want. And especially if you're connecting it to a smart device like an Echo, Google Assistant, you can dial that in without even having to pull out your phone. There's a lot of different smart light brands out there and I have tried quite a few of them. We got a couple of just third-party ones that were like, I don't know, 10 bucks, $10, $15 each. They're awful. They either just stop responding. The app is awful, so you can't even dial in the color that you want. We had two that were in Violet's room that every single time we turned them on, they would change from red to green to blue and then to the warm white that we had them set on every single time. After much trial and error, we have decided Govee is absolutely the way to go. So we have them for pretty much everything. The cool thing is that you can get them for regular light bulbs, you can get them for can lighting, and then you can get really cool stuff if you want to really customize your space. And that leads me into the next thing that I think is just amazing. Okay, this next thing might be my favorite thing of all time, and it falls into the same category as the first one, but it is TV backlighting. And I'm not just talking any TV backlighting. We love playing video games, watching movies in the living room, on the couch. I cannot even begin to express to you how much of a difference having TV backlighting has been. It actually was the first thing when we moved into our house. I had bought this TV backlighting before we moved, and the second that our TV came off of the moving truck, I was putting this on. Like, we had nothing else in the house and I was like, I need to do the lighting. I regret nothing. It was such a good choice. The whole idea with TV backlighting is these are LED strips that you put on the back of your TV. Some of them are just, you know, they can be one color, multiple colors, but there are some that can take the information of whatever you're watching on the TV and translate that to the lights and wherever they are on the sides of your TV. The ones that I actually use are, again, from Govee, and they actually don't connect to your TV. So nothing is connected to your TV. There's a camera that sits at the top of the TV. It basically is just looking at the TV, gathering that information that the camera sees and sending it to the lights on the outside. And the difference it makes is incredible. You can really customize this too. You can make this super bright and saturated, or you can turn it down. I know if you've seen videos of people that do this on TikTok or Instagram, it can look just like way overwhelming. You don't have to have it that crazy. And you can even just make it as one color if you want, but it truly adds just this magic to movies, to gaming. If you're watching horror movies, it's crazy. The other reason I really like Govee for this particular one is they have this feature called Dream View. And Dream View is really cool because it allows you to Bluetooth connect up to 5 other Govee lights with your TV backlights so that all of them are in sync and reacting to the lights with your TV. And it just looks incredibly cool. I absolutely love this. And it's one of my favorite things in our entire house. It's such a cool, easy way to add just a complete different level when you're watching movies. The next thing is also something that I think makes my house a lot cooler, really is something that has saved me so many times, and that is an automatic lock at the front of your house. Specifically, in our last house, we had an automatic lock that had a number pad, and it was truly a game changer. I had never seen anything like it before. I hate keys, don't like the smell of metal, especially on my hands, and keys, I don't like touching keys. I don't like it. Having that number pad was a really cool thing, but the one we had didn't lock on its own. That always kind of frustrated me. The one we have now is like 30 times more leveled up. So it's actually a combination doorbell, lock, and then camera. So it's all of these things in one. You can use the number pad so that you have a code and you can make, oh my gosh, a whole bunch of different ones. So if you have different people coming into your house, you want to know who opened the door, you're able to do that. You also can add fingerprints, which is, I can't even describe to you how like incredibly great it is when you've got a million groceries in your hand and you just have to have one finger touch the top of your lock for, I don't know, half a second, and then it opens the door. I don't have to go find a key. I don't have to try and put in a bunch of numbers while I'm holding a bunch of stuff. It makes life so much easier. You can set it so that you're locking it automatically after a certain amount of time. You don't have to have it lock automatically. You can even tell your Echo to unlock the door and it'll unlock the door. There's a lot of cool things that you can do with that, and I've just been really, really happy with it. And the cool thing about Eufy in general is everything's locally stored and there's no subscription fees. When I tell you like changing to this and not using Ring, which charges you a monthly fee to even be able to see what, you know, is happening, no, we don't play with that. So Eufy has been super great with that. And I'm telling you that fingerprint thing, so great. We have a lot of animals in our house, 4 black cats. And one thing that's always drove me nuts about cat things, cat products, cat trees, they're all so ugly, covered in rope and carpet, and they're so ugly. I wanted something that looked like decor, but was for the cats. This was absolutely the coolest thing to find, and that's the cat wall tree that we have. Now, when you look at this, it absolutely just looks like wall decorations. Pretty much everyone that's come over to our house thinks that's all it is until they see one of the cats running up there, going to sleep in the little bubble thing. The one we have is from Etsy, and I will link to that one, but I also am going to link to some less expensive options that are on Amazon. They have a lot of somewhat similar, and I really feel like you can customize this if you wanted it to be more cat-esque. They have like bridges and stairs and actual cat beds that you can use up there. They have a lot of different stuff that is really cool. The one we have was not cheap, I will say that. It was pretty expensive, but I'm super, super happy with it because it definitely fits what I wanted, wall decor, but functional wall decor. This next product might be the most wow product that I get when people come to our house, and that is the Homedics Drift. This is a magnetic sand table that can make all of these different designs. It is truly mesmerizing. There's all different scenes and styles that you can create. It's something that is so fun to just watch, whether it's just doing spirals, whether it's doing something for a holiday. On Thanksgiving, I had to make a turkey. On Valentine's Day, I had to make hearts. You just get sucked in, and it is such a cool, unique product. And I love this too because the top is glass, so you can absolutely use it kind of as a table. It's one of those products that's just so cool and is just such a fun talking piece, and it's just such a unique thing to bring into your home. Okay, the next thing I want to say is, I don't think it's controversial. I know that Legos have had kind of, I don't want to say a comeback, because I don't think Legos ever went anywhere. They're starting to put out more stuff that is adult friendly, not feeling so kiddish. I could be completely wrong, but this is mainly about the Lego Botanical collection. These are the flower collection that Lego has come out with. I am truly obsessed with them. I think that they look so unique and fun. I tend to kill plants relatively easily, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? I have a money tree that I got when we moved in, and that thing is still alive somehow, but generally I'm not the best at keeping plants alive. And I think that the Lego Botanicals are a fun way of having that greenery, but different. Do you know what I mean? Another product, another thing that I had wanted for so long, finally got it, an egg chair. But I have always wanted one that hangs from the ceiling. This was something that I was like determined to get. I found this one on Amazon. It was like low 100s in the price point. And then I think for like $20, I found this punching bag installation thing. I can't describe to you how much I love my egg chair. I can't explain how happy it makes me and how truly just anytime that, you know, like I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm feeling stressed, I need a minute. If I go in that and I just either close my eyes or I go on, even if it's just on my phone, listen to music, listen to a podcast, I am happy. That is one that oh gosh, I cannot recommend an egg chair enough. It's incredible. It's so good. What matters when you're decorating your home is that you are happy in it and it has stuff that speaks to you. I've looked at so much interior design and I love seeing that stuff and getting ideas, but at the end of the day, you have to make sure you have something that says you to the world. But you may be wondering about this room, which is my office. And if you want to know where I got some of the things you see in here, including this customizable light curtain that can be literally any colors or any pictures that you want, click here. This will tell you everything you need to know.